Does your brain feel like an overpacked suitcase about to explode too? Too many tabs open, no space to breathe. And then you wonder why your body crashes or why your manifestations get sent to the universe's voicemail. This isn't just stress, it's a space problem. And ether is how you make room. Not for more, but room for who you really are. So if you've been doing all the breath work, the journaling, the grounding, but something still feels off, there's one element most people completely ignore. It's ether. And it's the one that governs every other element. Here's what you'll walk away with this video. How ether supports the electric charge distribution throughout your body. Why people who don't heal are often just stuck in poor environments. And a totally new lens on trauma, healing, and spiritual energy. You'll also learn 3 simple rituals that will expand your consciousness without needing to do more. And most importantly, a way to finally feel clear, connected, and at peace without forcing yourself. See, ether isn't emptiness, it's potential. In Vedic wisdom, it's called Akasha. The vast intelligent field that holds memory, vibration, and sound. It's the womb of existence, not absence, but infinite presence. See, just like the vacuum in quantum physics isn't actually empty, ether is actually packed with subtle charge. It's the resonance field that all prana flows through. In your body, this governs your thought coherence, the integration of your senses, and your spiritual downloads. It's your actual capacity to receive guidance from the environment. The Vyanavayu is the expansive current that distributes prana across the whole system. Think of ether like your system's Wi-Fi bandwidth. If it's clogged, then no signal comes through. No matter how powerful your inner apps, you can eat the perfect Ayurvedic meals, do pranayama and meditate daily. But if you live in an environment full of noise, clutter, and stimulation, that's like trying to upload spiritual insight on 3G data. Here's the hard truth. Most people don't need more effort. They need more space. So here are some common symptoms to check if your ether element is depleted. You feel psychically suffocated. You feel hyper-vigilant all the time from sensory overload. You feel brain fog even after resting. You easily lose your sense of self in crowds. You feel burnout that never goes away with rest. Why? Because your nervous system is fried by micro inputs 24/7, and ether is the only element that can clear it all. Each element governs a layer of coherence, but only ether governs your whole symphony. Let's break it down. The earth grounds the charge, it gives structure. The water carries the charge, the emotional and cellular flow. Fire transforms the charge. It ignites, it metabolizes, it gives you the insight. Air moves the charge through breath, thought, adaptability. And ether, it distributes and harmonizes charge, giving every signal its rightful place. Now imagine your body as an orchestra. Without ether, there's no conductor. So every instrument plays out of sync. Even with great talent, there's always chaos. That's what trauma often is. See, this isn't about becoming a monk. It's about becoming available to the elements. And to balance your ether element, there are 3 simple rituals. Number 1, using sound as a space cleanser. All you have to do is sit or stand, tilt your head up 30 degrees, hold namaskar, and make the ah sound 7 times. I'll share the link for this exercise in the description. Just feel the sound rise from your belly. The ah sound is the vibrational seed of ether, the Akasha. It resets your nervous system's resonance, like tuning a radio to a clear station. Ritual 2, staring into space. Just sit outside in the morning or dusk. Pick one point in the sky and gaze at it for 3 to 5 minutes without blinking too much. Let your breath flow naturally. Don't analyze anything. So ether doesn't speak in language, it speaks in stillness. This can easily activate your pineal gland and vagus nerve by reintroducing the ether element into your field. And this third one is one of the most powerful ones I've seen: horizon gazing. Stand or sit facing the horizon, a lake, a field, the sky, anything expansive. Hold Namaskar and gaze softly at the line where the earth meets the sky for 2 to 5 minutes without straining or blinking too much. Let your breath slow down naturally. Let your awareness melt into the space before you. You see, your primal brain needs wide, open views to step out of survival mode. Think about it. When you're in a strange place, when do you finally feel safe? When you scanned the horizon with your eyes and found no threats, right? And 80% of your thoughts are tied to your sense of vision. So when you keep your eyes fixed on the horizon at eye level, your eyes are the most naturally relaxed. No pressure on the eye muscles, no pressure to think. Horizon gazing turns this hyper alertness into composed awareness. It pulls you out of your overstimulated narrow focus vision and reactivates your peripheral vision, where true spaciousness lives. It also gives the vagus nerve room to breathe, restoring calm, clarity, and that subtle spacious awareness we've been talking about. So you've now felt the space between the notes. But what happens when every element plays in tune? Let's find out. Your body, as you know, is not a machine. It's a finely tuned electric instrument. And each element is a layer of your soundboard. Earth is the solid body of the guitar, giving structure and resonance. Water is the tension in the strings, fluid, emotional, storing memory. Fire is the strum, giving ignition, transformation, and spark. Air is the movement of the sound, the vibration, thought, and communication. Ether is the space between the notes, the silence that gives music its meaning. Because without ether, all you get is noise. With ether, you get music, harmony, coherence, clarity. That's the power of integrating ether. It's not something you add to your practice, it's the element that holds all practices and transformations together. But at the end of the day, you know what most of us are actually craving? Just space to be. Not more routines, not more affirmations, not more tools. Just the space to let the intelligence of life move through us without resistance, without noise. That's why we call it holding space, because only space can hold things. And ether heals not by doing but by holding you until you remember who you are beneath the clutter. So if your nervous system feels burnt out, if you've been chasing healing and still suffering, don't try harder. Expand your space. Start with the common sense meditation to balance your ether element and give your body and mind the space and stillness they deserve. Comment level flow to get your invitation. And subscribe for more elemental wisdom to level up your love, peace, and abundance. If you've missed out on the other 4 elements, check these videos out to catch up.